I honestly don't know how to start this video, because I can start this in a lot of ways. But all I'm gonna say is, I saw this coming far away. And funny enough, this disclosure ties towards a video I was brainstorming before this, but I'll probably shelve it for now. Since that video I was brainstorming, I'll probably say some similar points to this video, if that makes any sense. Also, before I start, I just want to say that I'm recording this hours before the Summer Games Fest, so this video will go up after the showcase, or during if the showcase is boring enough. However, if there's disclosure or takes that's relevant for this video that came out in the Summer Games Fest, I'll address it in the end. Anyways, let's start. Anyways, as you can tell already, we're in the time of the year where a bunch of game developers and people decide to showcase their games. I mean, this happens like every June. Usually it's called E3, but E3 has since been long gone. But the tradition is still alive, if that makes any sense. I mean, there's still games being showcased around that time. And again, the Summer Games Fest is about to happen like an hour or two. And the first showcase was PlayStation State of Play. And it showcased games such as Wolverine, Rayman, and God of War, among many others. However, some of the stuff that was shown has gotten those people into a frenzy once again. Anything that doesn't... I mean, let's be honest. Anything that doesn't pan into the straight white male pipeline, they will have some problems in one way or another. And them complaining about how a woman looks is no different. And once again, they are already seething about this, and I am kind of exhausted at this point. And no, it is not because I am exhausted dunking these people. I'm exhausted because they say the same bullshit over and over again. Well, not really over, but they have the same checklist of stuff to complain about. And these are, but not limited to, race inclusion, LGBTQ inclusion, the existence of women not playing on their stereotypes, without a better way of putting that. If you watch any videos going over this guy is like the biggest offender of them all. Stuff not being badass enough, religious inclusion for some reason, they go at Muslim and Jewish people in some occasions. And for the sake of this video, eye candy. Eye candy is where something or someone is just appealing to the eyes. Like candy. Like if you see one video or a couple tweets from these people, there's a good chance that they'll complain about at least one thing that I mentioned. And again, I find it very exhausting because they've been doing this more longer than I expected. But that's a rant for another day. Since some of the women that was shown in this showcase wasn't really eye candy, some of these people were just flipping the shit out. Talking some shit like, how could they? Where will they ever learn? This shit's about to flop, etc, etc. Like, there's a lot of stuff out there, especially on Twitter. So I decided to choose a couple of tweets that I have some things to respond to. And yeah, State of Play just announced that Faye, I think it's Faye, right? Will be the protagonist of the new God of War. Another strong female lead replacement. How many are gamers going to tolerate? Trust me, I have a lot to say about this guy in particular in another subject, but that'll wait. All I'm gonna say is, this guy is kind of salty that this woman will beat him and not him beating her. And no, I am not just saying shit out of my ass. They never learn. Your target audience is mostly men. Men who want to play as men, not women. Unless they're hot, which we know you hate. We are sick of seeing our favorite characters be replaced for diversity quotas. Just stop already. Bunch of whining aside, saying that Kratos got replaced by her dead wife is crazy for obvious reasons. Also, these niggas are still complaining about Ghost of Yotei. I'm telling you, they will never get over that shit. Well, I haven't played neither Ghost of Yotei or Ghost of Tsushima, so I don't really know anything really about the two games. But for what I know, Ghost of Yotei takes place centuries after Ghost of Tsushima, so them saying that they replaced the character from Ghost of Tsushima is a stretch. State of play, more like state of uglified female characters. Western gaming is officially doomed. I mean, say about some of the models being kinda rough, especially Jean Grey. Not like I find Jean Grey ugly or anything. It's just like, it took me some time to even identify Jean Grey in this game. Just a pretty rough model in general, in my opinion. But I'm telling you guys, some of these niggas just hate women, bro. Like the way they be talking and tweeting, some of these niggas just hate women, bro. I'm just saying. What in the fuck are they doing? No fan of God of War is going to want to play this work as garbage. My god, that grammar. Yeah, let me swap from playing as motherfucking Kratos, the God of War, a man who fucks multiple women at once and kills the gods themselves, to a mid 40-year-old white woman. Absolute horrendous. Hard skip. Gay as fuck. I can tell that case affected him really badly there. That's all I'm gonna say. Nobody with a functioning penis works at Sony. Name checks out, bro. Also, please don't tell me that woman being attractive automatically means a good video game, because that's not really how this works, man. Ah yes, the typical AI can do this better. A lot of you want to claim that those who don't like the new God of War game are simply hating it because they're misogynists and hate playing as women. Yet these same people are excited for Tomb Raider. Explain that one. First of all, I've seen people complain about Tomb Raider. And second of all, it doesn't change the fact that most of this disclosure can be summed up as, why am I playing a woman that isn't attractive enough? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'll chalk this as a straw man. Oh, and speaking of misogyny, this is just blatant misogyny, man. Oh boy, this is a long one. No one is mad because you are playing as a woman. People are clowning God of War Lafe because it looks bad. The designs look weak, the gameplay looks bland, the whole thing feels uninspired. And instead of accepting that criticism, people are pretending chud gamers only hate it because of the female lead. That's the weird cope. If you don't like it, don't buy it is what people say when they can't defend their games. Gamers are rage baited. The defenders are. In that tweet, attached a picture saying, no one is mad you play as a woman. God of War Lafe, the game just looks bad. Criticism is not hate. There is a lot I want to say to this. But all I'm going to say is, if that's your main takeaway of this disclosure, then you completely missed the point. Because no, people are not clowning on those people because they cannot handle criticism. They are clowning on those people because what they're saying is very dumb. Or the quote-unquote criticisms is just them complaining about the woman's looks. And it's not like me saying that you shouldn't criticize these face models or you must like this game. I mean, if your main takeaway of watching this video is one of those, then you completely missed the point of what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, a lot of their criticisms is just not that good. And overall, I just feel like that this person is trying to cover up this disclosure as, oh, it ain't really like that, the game just looks bad. Okay, if the people are mad because the game looks bad, then why is the majority of the criticisms and this disclosure just them complaining about the woman's looks? Like, this angle just doesn't make any sense to me. That tweet in general is nonsensical because of how they're trying to cover up this disclosure as something else. And then we got people comparing Western games to Japanese games. And for some reason, they always choose Tifa, Stellar Blade, or any woman character in that demographic. Like, leave my gold teeth alone, hun. And lastly, to close it off, I have a video that just kind of shows the people's standards on certain things that I said in this video. I saw this when I was watching High CHD's video on basically the same topic, and when I watched that, it's something, alright.
Send Kratos to the Egyptian gods. We don't want this bullshit. You're ruining the franchise. Stop making Call of Duty have women fucking... Like, we don't want Call of Duty to have women characters. We don't want God of War to be about women. Tomb Raider shouldn't be about women. Tomb Raider shouldn't be about women.
Tomb Raider shouldn't be about women. Tomb Raider shouldn't be about women. Tomb Raider shouldn't be about women.
Tomb Raider shouldn't be about women.
But don't worry, they are not mad because they are playing as a woman. They are mad because the game looks bad, right? Anyways, I'm gonna close it off here. What do you guys think about this? And yeah, this is Forza the Player and Mario. Peace. So this section of this video is awkward now because this was supposed to be me going over the disclosure of the Summer Games Fest, if there were any. But since I was very slow on editing this video, not only I'm recording this after the Xbox showcase, at the time of recording this, the Nintendo Direct will go live within minutes. And I decided to record the Nintendo Direct because I didn't record the other showcases. It's mainly for storage reasons because my storage was gated kind of full. So let me just speed through this. So there was actually some disclosure in the Summer Games Fest, because one of the games that was shown in that showcase was the new Stellar Blade game. However, the majority of that disclosure isn't really relevant for this video because it's just them debating whether or not that person is a kid or not. Although I did see some people using that game to dunk on some of the games that was shown in the State of Play, so yeah. However, what is relevant for this video is what was shown in the Xbox showcase, particularly Fable, which, to be honest, I don't really see myself getting. It's just not for me. Even though I really like Playground Games, I mean, you see me playing their games seconds ago. And while they're showcasing Fable, they shown a good chunk of women. And some parts of the internet, primarily the same people that I've been talking about, has a problem with it because the woman in those games doesn't look decent, or at least decent enough for them. And that also includes Isabelle for some reason, because I find Isabelle to be one of the more decent models in that game, but I digress. But I don't really have anything to say that I haven't said already in the main video. Matter of fact, it just proves my point about how they say the same shit to push a narrative that Western gamers hate, you know, gamers or quote-unquote normal people, and how some of these people actually view women. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about the section, and yeah, I'm out.